All right, Coach, whenever you're ready, we'll just go ahead and statement from just this past week and what you're looking ahead to with North Dakota on schedule this week.
Let me start over. Proud of this football team and the way they approached this game. Came out, fought, had a good first half. Know what we're capable of doing. We've got to put all three phases together and play like that for 4 quarters.
Coach, the thing that I'm really noticing this season is kind of a flip of last season with the defense. Last season, the first half was not great. This season it seems to be the second half. What's going on there? How can you guys try to play a full game? What's the missing key there?
Well, I think consistency. When we play consistent, we're pretty darn dangerous. You saw that on the first drive. The offense went down, had a 99-yard drive. And we were consistent, moved the chains, we were able to go at our tempo. They had to force a timeout because they were having troubles getting lined up, and thought we executed really well. But when we play consistent, like you saw on that first drive, unfortunately we had two really good plays defensively. One on the goal line with the interception with Jorge, and the other one was on a 4th down stop. We complemented well with the offense going 99 yards after that. And then we had an opportunity to kick a field goal. Took a shot in the end zone. Thought Keyshawn was going to come up with it. And then unfortunately weren't able to split the uprights to go up 10-7.
How can a crazy game like Saturday, playing 3 games in one almost with a game delayed, another game, I mean, you guys are prepared for anything anyways. You can't control the weather, but a game like Saturday with all the stopping and going, I know it's going to help your guys moving forward too, because there's still some big games left. Hopefully no more weather delays like that, Coach.
Yeah, well, I've been through a few of them, but I thought our team handled it. I really didn't say a whole lot to them. I just looked at it as a long halftime, told them to take their pads off, checked on them, but man, they were ready to go at any time. I just kept telling them, hey, we got 15 more minutes. I'm going to meet with the athletic directors, meet with the conference, meet with the officials, and then you'll know when we get out there. We wanted to have a clear window. We went out there. Our team was hyped, juiced, ready to go, and unfortunately, they had a big play to start second half and didn't go our way after that.
This team now on Saturday, last season a much different team, not as good last season, and pulled up the upset here. So what have you learned over the course of the past year-ish going in there?
Well, I think what I've learned over the last 8-9 years is that everyone's really good and everyone can beat each other. You see that week in and week out. We had our opportunities this past Saturday. We got to have a great week this week, but everyone in the conference is really good, and I figured that out after 9 years.
What do you think has really changed for them in the past year, though?
North Dakota?
Yep.
Well, I think consistency. I think quarterback is playing at a high level. They've stayed healthy for the most part when you look at their depth chart, keeping those guys healthy. But I think they've had good continuity. They've always played really well defensively, and they're doing that again this year.
Coach, 2 years ago, you had these guys on the ropes. So
Yep.
now, a totally different year, but I mean, the guys that are here, I mean, they know that. I mean, that you had that game. The game was yours for the taking. How does that help you guys this week in totally different years? But I mean, you guys know what it takes to go up there and hopefully come out with a win this time.
Well, I think it helps us because we've been there. It was our first time going there. Met with the captains yesterday. It's going to be a loud environment. They'll have 11,000. It'll be sold out. We got to do a great job with the crowd noise. We'll practice that the best we can this week. But it's a great place to play. It's a great venue. I mean, everything's right there. But it's a lot of fun to be in that environment, and I know our guys are looking forward to it.
All right, joining us today, defensive end Jaden Childers. Questions for Jaden?
Jaden, like I touched with Coach, the defense has been kind of weird this season, kind of falling apart in that second half. What can you do to find that full game?
Kind of like Coach was talking about earlier, just consistency, just putting the full game together. Started off strong in the first half, and we just got to continue that through halftime, and just keep playing hard and keep honing in on what we're focusing on.
How does it help playing someone like NDSU going into Nordak now on Saturday?
I mean, it just shows that like the top schools in the nation, like we can play with them. We've proven that we're capable of beating or playing with that type of talent. So we can use that as confidence, use that as fuel going in there, knowing that we can play with anyone.
Jaden, coaches said all the time, you guys, I mean, on the road, you love going on the road because it's just you against the world. It's going to be that Saturday. How exciting is it? Another chance to go against an undefeated conference team, a ranked team, you guys to go out there and to prove it and maybe shut that crowd up a little bit with your defensive play.
Yep. Just like when we went into Montana, we were talking about steal their juice. And so that's just another message that we should implement this week. Go in there, steal their juice, sold out crowd, 11,000. Go in there, take their juice, use it to our advantage, and come out there with the win.
All right, joining us now, wide receiver Torrey French. Questions for Torrey?
Torrey, the offense just came out firing on Saturday, 7-0. How can you copy that and play a full game now over at Nordak?
Yeah, it's just coming out with the same mentality. It's us against the world. Nobody who we line up against is better than us. Our offense is really good. You guys seen that this week. We're coming out 7-0 against the number one team in the country. I mean, everyone had us losing this game from the second the first kickoff happened, but obviously we've shown that we can play with anybody in this country, anybody in this conference especially. So if we just come out with that same mentality we did and keep it throughout the full 4 quarters, we'll be able to come out that North Dakota with a win.
I was going to say, what do you think practice will be like this week? You guys know, I mean, the plays are there. You've made plays all year, just a couple plays here or there to gives you a good chance this weekend on the road against a very good team.
Yeah, it's just proper preparation, and I feel like we've always had that this year. It's just coming out and being consistent throughout all 4 quarters, touching on the little details. I mean, we're missing by inches, no matter what the score may reflect. When we break down the film, we're missing by inches, and as soon as we get that together, we'll be able to come out there with a win.
Injuries happen every team, every year, defense, offense, special teams. How's the offense kind of stepped up? I mean, several guys have stepped up. Quarterback, running back, receiver. How have you seen offensive line? Guys have stepped up all year long for this offense and still continuing to make plays against great competition.
Yeah, I feel like we have the best depth in the country by far, and I stand 10 toes with that. Everybody's ready. Everybody's prepared. Everybody's stepping up. One man down, the next man comes up. It's sad. It's not what we want, obviously, but next man comes up and performs the exact same or even better. There's a standard we set in every room, especially the receiver room, and we're holding everyone to that standard.
Weather was a factor this past week. I mean, the rainstorm, you can't get past it. You're playing your first game in a dome this season, this upcoming weekend. How excited are you from an offensive perspective? Because that means the game's going to be fast, offense is going to be fast. Kind of plays to the tempo that the offense has put together.
Yeah, I think it'll be a very challenging game for us as far as the crowd behind us, but that's nothing we haven't faced before and nothing that we're not prepared for and ready to take on. I mean, we love challenges. The crowd, the dome, it's exciting, it's fun, it'll be a great environment, and it'll be really better to even shock their fans and take that win.